The 7 hidden factors men consider when choosing a woman. Have you ever wondered what makes a man fall in love and desire to spend his life with one woman? You're frequently conditioned to believe that if you're pretty enough, kind enough, and do enough good things for a man, you'll win his heart. That rarely works, however. Just ask a woman who has gone out of her way to satisfy a guy only to hear him say things like, "I don't know why, but I'm not feeling it," or "It's not you, it's me." How much you do for a man has little to do on whether or not he falls in love with you. In fact, women who do not push much harder to gain a guy's approval tend to have more success in their relationships. Why is this? Because deep down, guys want to make women happy. They want to be the ones to give while you receive. When you make it your mission to prioritize his pleasure over your own, and so function as the giver, he is unable to give to you. Essentially, you're taking away his job. So how do you do it? How should you conduct yourself from the beginning of a relationship, yes, the very beginning, such that a man sees you as a keeper? The overall goal is to distinguish yourself as a high-quality woman. You want to set yourself apart from the other women out there who let men, as I like to say, throw them scraps and call them dinner. You have to have unwavering confidence, a strong backbone, and a positive attitude about life. You must know who you are and like that person. These are the characteristics that will attract more prospective long-term partnerships than a set of D cups, perfectly toned abs, or a gorgeous Facebook profile picture. Instead of focusing on the outside, as many women frequently do, let's look at some of the factors that truly make guys fall in love. In this video, I speak to women who want to discover how men choose the women they will spend the rest of their lives with. So let's get started. Number 1. If a woman inspires a man, it may change everything. It feels good for couples to support one another's ambitions, positive passions, and dreams. To support someone else's passions, one must first grasp what it means to have good and active interest and passions. Everyone eats, drinks, and watches movies. There's nothing inspirational about that. When one person in a relationship has passions and interests and the other does not, it may negatively impact the relationship. The one who has no personal interest may believe that the other is not spending enough time with them and start to complain about it. Complaining, nagging, and criticizing are off-putting to men. Inspiration is combined with action. This results from engaging in activities that one is passionate about by oneself and with others. A couple may capitalize on this motivation in their relationship by sharing both personal and mutual hobbies. This gives them something to be continually interested in their partner, and talk about. People enjoy talking and sharing about their interest. It's always entertaining when couples enjoy doing things together. What are you creating or building, either alone or together? A man or a woman sitting on a couch watching television is uninspiring. A woman who wants to achieve something for herself is inspirational. As a woman, think about whether you would be motivated to be with a man who has no goals and a vision. The same is true for men. Men are drawn to women who are open to love. Men like to be protectors and providers. That's only 2 of the many ways that men express their affection. When women bring their unhealed selves into a relationship, they are unable to accept the love that is coming their way. Healing is vital for this reason. It ensures that bad previous experiences do not interfere with receiving and giving love in relationships. A woman who is content with herself is receptive to love. Number 3. Men like to feel like men. Especially, men like women who embrace their femininity. Feminine ladies know how to let men take the lead. They like to go with the flow and are content to follow the man wherever he leads them. Men are about direction and structure. Actually, it's a relief for a woman to meet a man who has direction and purpose. Men must have a motive to be in a woman's life. If, as a woman, you believe that you've had enough and do not need a man as a result of your bad experiences, you block the doors to healing and eventually love in order to protect yourself. A man cannot enter your life until you create a place and a role for him. This is what guys are pleading with women to do. If women become nagging, critical, and controlling of their partner, the man will not feel valued and he will not want to be around her. Number 4. Men fall for women who are true to themselves. Of course, this applies both ways. However, many women do not show their true selves until much later in the relationship. As an example, being more bossy or controlling after becoming a mother. It takes great bravery to have trust in a man as well as in oneself. It is difficult to learn the surrender without having faith in a man and his abilities. It's difficult to be vulnerable enough to share your vision with someone. A woman must understand why she wants to be with a man and communicate her thoughts. A woman who is at ease with her emotions and has inner peace is capable of being genuine and honest. One must be brutally honest with oneself and recognize reality and the person for who they are. In order to do so, one must have cultivated the ability to see oneself. Know thyself. Number 5. Men need to feel sexual chemistry. Men admire a woman who displays affection. Men are visual and are drawn to women who take care of themselves physically and mentally. They like lengthy eye contact. Wearing a dress alone does not make a woman feminine. It's a completely different manner of being comfortable in one's own skin while still being allowing, warm, and inviting. If a woman is feminine, she evokes masculinity in men. Men like admiring beauty in a woman and complimenting them. This is how they communicate their desire and sexual interest in their woman. It's worth noting that people who can't maintain lengthy eye contact have intimacy issues. Intimacy isn't limited to sex. Having a great emotional connection in a relationship necessitates vulnerability. Number 6. Men want to be with a woman who believes in their relationship. If a woman is continuously worried about the status of a relationship or its end, even if she has no reason to be worried, she is projecting her insecurity, which the man can sense. Faith in the relationship is extremely significant for women. Leaning into her femininity allows a woman to practice surrender. A woman's submission indicates to the guy that she believes in the relationship. When a man has an interest in a woman, he makes it clear that he wants her in his life. Women should enter a relationship with their eyes open rather than being swooned by the lifestyle. Faith in the relationship entails having faith in a man's ability to provide for you. While this is excellent, only a woman who understands what she adds to the relationship, apart from sex, can achieve the success she is looking for. Number 7. He falls in love with the woman he worked so hard to get. When you fall in love with a man too fast, his interest in you nearly always fades. Men like to feel like they've won you over and worked hard to get you. Being a hard-to-get woman does not entail playing games. It's about protecting yourself and making sure a man meets your expectations before you give him your heart. When you offer him an incredible prize, he feels as if he has earned it. Well, there you have it, the 7 hidden factors men consider when choosing a woman. Hope it helped, and thanks for watching.